Hello everybody, my name is Kazim and I'm playing some more Retail Tycoon. I feel like it's been so long since I've played this. Well, I'm actually doing a voiceover, so it actually been like a really long time for me since I played this. But I know I'm gonna do episode like 3 like some other time after I finish this episode. But I want to kind of show you the backside, because you know I did like increase the size of my shop. Don't mind the little, like, the parts that are missing the top, because I'm still going to keep expanding my place, so there's no reason for me to actually put those on there, because it's a waste of money for myself. And also in this episode, I think I actually want to get a different car, because I'm kind of tired of having this little red thing right here. I'm tired of it. I want something better. I want something like, maybe like that car right there, even though, it's not going to carry much, but it looks better than the other one. But as you could probably see, I don't really have much inside my store. I'm a little, I don't want to say broke, because I got 4,000 in the bank, but I am definitely running out of stock for things, and I need to increase the stock of my stuff, because I can't only sell canned foods, a little bit of milk, and I think I don't think there's any pork. No, there's no pork, and I think they ate all the apples, little greedy monsters. And I also want to increase my shop some today, like increase the size of it. Today I know I'm going to actually in this episode, there's going to be a lot of big changes to my shop, because I'm going to do a lot of things. It's going to be a lot different. So we know when it happens, it's going to happen. I'm not sure if I recorded it yet, but my shop is going to look very different. It's going to look very nice too. It's going to look very beautiful. So yeah. So I'm on my way to like the dealership to get myself like a new truck and stuff, because I saw like the new truck. What I thought was the new truck cost $5,000. So I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I'm about to make the biggest mistake of my entire life in a few seconds right now, because when I hit 5,000, I'm about to make the biggest, most stupidest mistake I've ever made right now. I want to say that. So here we go. I'm about to do it. I'm about to make the mistake of my life. It's really just terrible looking at it. So yeah, so if you haven't figured out what mistake I've made, I ended up buying the same pickup truck. No improvements, no anything. I'm looking like, what the heck, what's going on? I thought this was different. I didn't know they gave you the option of buying the same one for some odd reason. I don't understand why, but I guess because you can sell the trucks, they might want a smaller one. But I ended up buying the same thing for $5,000, and I lost all my money. And when I sell the truck back, because I can do that, it only gives you half the money back. So it's like I wasted $250,000, was $200,000 and $500,000. I'm 200,000. Yeah, 2,000. Yeah, $2,500. I'm sorry, I can't do math for some reason. Yeah, so I ended up making a big mistake, and I'm a loser now. Yeah, so like any smart person, I sell my truck back for like $2,500, because one, in hindsight, me buying this truck, for even if it was like a new truck, $5,000 wasn't a good idea. One, because my shop didn't have much money in the first place to begin with. I didn't have much stuff in stock, so even if I bought a new truck, I probably wouldn't have enough money to actually do anything, to kickstart myself up again and like go a little bit bankrupt for a second. So as you can probably see, the amount of money I actually need from the next truck is actually $7,500, not $5,000 like an idiot I am. So that means I made a lot of mistakes in life, and I'm gonna have to like take a few loans, do a few things here and there, skip a few lunches, because I won't be able to eat anything, because I'm going to go in debt. Not really, not actual debt, but it's going to be a real butt ache, because it's sometimes really hard in this game to like kind of start up, and like, because if you're like really low on money, you have to start like, waiting a long periods of time, or generally just selling things so you can actually get money and actually do ambitious things. Like the thing I did right there, which wasn't very ambitious, and I failed to do it. So yeah, that was an entire like nightmare of a thing to do. After me coming back from the warehouse and me getting all this stuff, I start stocking my shelves again, making sure I have a lot of variety. Because if you don't know, I said this last episode, the whole like variety matters. Just having good stuff in general, because if people don't figure out that you have anything good that they want, they won't buy anything. If they don't buy anything, that means they're just taking up a car slot in the parking lot. Because if they don't buy anything, they're just wasting my time and my money that I could be making. So I have to make sure I have a lot of variety to get more things. Also, I'm going to buy a new shelf because I have more fruits that I can put on there. I put down the shelf and I'm kind of contemplating for a second if I want to put down another one. But then I'm like, nah, because I don't have much money. I'm going to go broke if I keep trying to place down these shelves that cost like $500. Because, you know, the whole card thing and me being an idiot, so I'm a little broke right now. I couldn't get very many things, also capacity reasons. And that's also the reason why I don't have much supplies to spend, because I just don't have enough money to actually spend all this stuff. So I'm like, you know, the only thing I could really put in there is really fruits and vegetables and a little bit of eggs. And I was kind of thinking about also hiring another employee, but I was thinking, what am I going to hire them for? What am I going to do with them? So I decided, nah, I'm good. Okay, so after like a long time of me just playing, trying to get myself back in order and like, you know, get the money back and expand the place, you can definitely see that some things have changed. I moved some things around. I mean, I put a freezer in front of the window, which was a very stupid idea, but you know, I needed space. But the biggest thing I want to talk about is over here. It's my fruit section. Look at it. I guess my vegetable and fruit section, I guess you would say. Because this is not fruit there. There's vegetables as well. Well, at least there will be more vegetables. For now, it's only potatoes. But, you know, I decided I want to look a little different because I remember that in one of like the last episode, I'm not sure if you saw it or not, there was a person that had like kind of like a wood section. And I was like, that looks really nice. I want a wood section as well. But for the wood section, I want like it to be like the, you know, fruits and vegetables aisle and stuff. So like it looks very nice and very like just amazing. For now, I do know that I think I'm going to like, you know, expand probably more in the episode. Also, can we talk about how someone just like bought like 5, was it toy rockets? Like I promise you, these people really be buying these toys for like so much. I'm like, some of these people are like buying for like 10 kids' birthdays. Like how many rockets they're buying. Like how do you buy that many rockets? And they're over buying freaking, what is it? Helicopters. FC helicopters, I think they're called. I don't know how, but they're just spending so much money and lag spikes are happening. Oh my goodness. Right now, I want to like see how much money I need to like increase my store to what is it? Take advantage of the entire plot I have, because if you don't know, those little green boxes and squares and stuff, you have to actually buy those plots of land so that you can increase your store in the future more, because if I don't, I just won't have enough space to do anything. But yeah, but I think there's also one more thing I was thinking of buying, but I didn't buy, and that's like the manager's desk. So little you know, tidbit, I guess you would say, or like a future reference for myself, because this is in the future, very much in the future. The manager's desk basically keeps things in stock. Now, the problem with that is that when they're keeping things in stock, they're constantly buying things. So that means if there's like, oh no, one vegetable missing from the from one of the vegetable things, oh, they'll buy the vegetables so that the person who's stocking the goods can like put the stuff in there. Now you're thinking, who's the good stocker? You can actually buy these people and they will like stock goods for you. Which in the future I will probably do. But the manager, you don't want to get the manager unless you have a good flow of money and you have a lot of money to sit on, because if you don't, you will be teetering on like the breaks of bankruptcy, because you're how do I say this, you know how you have to pay your workers. So if you don't have enough money to pay them, they will stop working and you'll just end up being in a weird dead state. You don't know how to do anything. Even if you have like a lot of stuff stocked, you just have to wait because no one is actually working at like the cashier area. So like you'll just be like sitting there and people won't be able to buy things, and it'll just be a whole mess. You have to fix yourself because it's like just ugh. And I went through it before and I was like, what is happening? My money kept increasing, decreasing. Like it was like a lottery numbers. Like they were just going all over the place. Like on my way back, I saw some other competitions places. I was like, I gotta come over here and see this competition. I also saw that the color changed. I was like, how do you change the color of your place? And I'm also seeing this girl doing, I'm not sure what she's doing. Like, she's running in place. I would say the moonwalk, but I'm not sure if that's even the moonwalk. Okay, I'm back from the place, and now I'm like restocking my shelves with the toys, because the toys are basically the only thing I can fit inside the my truck, because toys take a lot of space. And also I wanted to show you how like little inventory the toys take up, because there's only like 12. They only take like 12 slots, but they sell so quickly and they sell for so much money. Like, it's unbelievable how much money they sell. Like, already someone already took like one box from the shelf, and I've only just put them on shelf right now. So it's like, toys are the money maker, and if you want real money, just have a complete toy store like Toys R Us. Even though they went bankrupt, you could become the better Toys R Us possibly one day. Who knows? Also, something I also really want to talk about is worker levels. Something I actually did not know about. Your workers actually gain levels, and as they gain levels, they actually get faster. So I didn't know this at all. So if you ever just like fire a worker, you probably shouldn't do that unless if it's like a very experienced worker. Like my worker here, he's been working for me for years. He's a good employee. He's employee of the month, even though he's the only employee. So like, he has amazing stats. He's at level 3, so I'm probably never gonna fire him because, well, he's the only one I got so far. So, you know, yeah, he's gonna be here forever, working 9 to 5 as a corporate slave for me forever, doing my bidding, checking people out. Yeah, but that's kind of all I want to show you with the levels, because I didn't know it was a thing, but now I do. Now I will probably never fire him. Even if he wants to quit, I will have his contract in hand. His soul's already in my hand, so, you know, yeah. Update time, everybody. I spent probably like, I don't know how many hours of my life doing this, but I spent some time getting my store together, kind of making some new things, kind of expanding it a bit, placing some things in some places. As you can already see, I got a new checkout area, a new checkout thing, I guess. It's a lot faster, and it has like a bigger queue, so it's able to hold more people. But it's also, it was very expensive. It's like, I don't know how much. I think it was like 4,000 monies or something. No, it was actually 2,000. I'm sorry, it was 2,000. But it was actually very expensive. I didn't know that you can even get a better checkout area. So when I figured out I can do that, plus it's already like speed because it's level 3, I was like, yes ma'am, I will take that, my hands open. But other than that, you probably see my food, was it fruits and vegetables aisle? It's looking pretty snazzy. I will get to that a little later, but as you can probably see, I've kind of placed the frozen aisle stuff, like, you know, the cabbages, the milk, and the eggs, and like the meats in the back area. And I have like the shelves in the middle, and kind of like the clothes and stuff in the middle, where they can buy clothes. Yes, I'm doing clothes now. I don't know why I put clothes right next to the food and stuff, but it's the best I could do right now for, like, you know, the time being that I just had right there. But forget all that, but I think what we really want to see is the fruits and vegetables aisle. It looks so pretty. I mean, it doesn't look the prettiest, as I probably could have made it, but it looks pretty nice if I'm being quite honest. I didn't even know they had like little shelves that they had, because like you could like put like a lot of smaller stuff, or a smaller quantity of stuff on the smaller shelves, where you put like a lot of big stuff, like a lot of big quantity of stuff on the bigger shelves. I didn't know you could do that. Basically, also makes it a lot more easier. Also have a lot more variety. So I like, at one point I actually have like all the fruits and vegetables I could have, but that's why I have like some duplicates, because there was just like not enough for me to put on there. It was like really, you know, too much. And also I didn't know at first you could put cabbages on there. That was like, you know, in the past, but you know, this is future me, but now I know, so I did that. So that was nice. And something I've kind of been waiting on for, like, to show you guys, I'm actually going to be adding another what is it, car slot place, the you know, parking lots, because, you know, I need more of those so I can get more customers in here. If I don't have enough customers, then I don't have enough money in my pockets, and I don't have enough money, then I'm just not doing well. And that placement sucks, but I'm not sure why in the world I placed it like that and then just never did anything about it. Even to this day right now, it's still like that, and I need to change it. But I think it's expensive. If I sell it, I'm gonna lose like half my money, and I'm gonna like go into depression, because it's a lot of money I'm about to spend and sell. So, you know, it's, yeah, ugh. But I do want to add more like frozen foods for like the meats. But something also interesting I do know is that there's only one kind of meat, and that's like the pork. I believe it's pork because it doesn't like beef. It definitely doesn't look like chicken. So I'm only assume that it's probably pork that we're putting in there. There's only those are only one types of meat you can put in there, and I think that's the only thing you actually put in the freezers is actually meat. So I don't understand why. Maybe they might add more meats, or maybe something that can actually go in there. Maybe frozen chicken nuggets. I have no idea, but there's only one type of thing that's going there, and it's that pork stuff that's in there. So that's kind of sad, but you know, what doesn't like a nice pork? Maybe even have some bacon in there that might just be there one day. Who knows? I certainly don't. But I can say that I am thinking of getting into the technology biz, like adding some technology into my store. Even though this is a very odd, weird store that I'm selling things. 'Cause I don't think like the iPhones or computers and stuff would be like next to the clothes and next to the canned foods, as possibly next to the toy aisle. Well, there's like a fruit aisle just like one doorstep away. I don't understand why the placement's like so weird, but I have limited space and that's about as much as I can do. So I gotta work with this. But I do know I want to start selling computers or iPhones. Also, something really, really kind of like sad about selling iPhones and stuff, I guess it's because it's so expensive that they don't sell really fast. Like even if I bought a bunch of like laptops or iPhones, because you can decide which ones you want to put on the stands, they don't actually sell as quickly as toys. Well, that's just because there's a lot of kids, but they don't sell as quickly as toys would do. Like they're not as, I guess, affordable than toys. Even though toys be racking in the money like snap. Like really though. But that's where I think I'm gonna have to end it off, guys, because it's been hours for me playing this, and God, that placement sucks. I just really need to change it. But yeah. As you can probably see, also I have put more stuff in stock. I put more clothes in stock, and I also put some more laptops in stock, and also some beans. I did put like a lot of the fruits and vegetables in stock, but apparently a lot of people ate that stuff because they want to go green or something. I don't know. Or well, shopping is known for being the healthiest so far. I mean, it's not like we're selling fast food or anything, but yeah. So I hope you had a wonderful time, wonderful day, because I had a time, a thing, and a place. So I hope you had a good time, and goodbye, everybody.